We're here with Wheaton men's soccer head coach Steve McCrath following his team's 2-1 victory over the University of Dubuque here at Bean Stadium tonight. Coach, your thoughts on tonight's game and the performance from your team?
Well, I would start actually with the fans. I think that they were fantastic, and the attitude behind, I mean, they're complimentary, they challenge, but they're really a good fan set, and it was really encouraging to listen to, like, even the drum, just the spirit. I'm just encouraging and challenging the Wheaton community to come out. These guys have really improved. I think it's time where more and more you get a chance to see why these guys have worked so hard to get to the level now where we are and to improve. And so to get to your question now with that would be that we have worked really hard for our group to understand that, yes, not everybody gets to play, but there's an opportunity for us to be able to get guys into the game, and the way that we want to rely on people who, look, if we're not getting the job done, then you come in, you get the job done, versus I don't want to be insecure because I can't get an opportunity to get on the field. And so what they did, the calm, the composure, we talked to them at halftime. Coach Andrew and I were spending time like, hey, this is where we're going to have to go. They did a really nice job of listening, and you could see coming out of the gate that the way they played, they earned that. That group that went in earned it, and that's part of the, it's a team victory, but they did a phenomenal job. It's so important for them to realize that. So I'm glad that they got that result. It was awesome.
And speaking of those squad players who can come off the bench and make a difference, defender Andrew Haringa tonight, senior leader for this team, coming off with 2 assists despite being that defensive player. Just a word on his impact kind of changing the game for the team in the second half.
Yeah, we've actually had some humor. He and I, he's such a competitor that's one of the stakes or foundations of where this group has to be. I think that it was getting lost. And when I got here, he was obviously a freshman at the time, but he's never not had a competitive mindset as to what he wants, and he wants to see victories, and he wants to do anything he can. And sometimes not playing has been a hard thing for him, and we've kind of laughed where we have to have this conversation just about the late part of training camp. We had to have it again this year, and he just looked and he put his head down and goes, I guess I just have to have these. And I think once his mind got right as to, like, look, you're going to get used, you're going to be out there. And because of that, I think his strength is starting to show, and his quality, and he's an exact example of why players have to have a good mindset. And it's a responsibility on the coaching staff too. It's like, look, we've got to honor that too when we can, as best we can. So for him to get the 2 results, to be a part of 2 assists when we're losing, or 2 goals when we're losing, actually I'm really proud of him. And I would just love to say, let's go blue.